Hello everyone. Once again, welcome to my channel. My name is Shiva Krishnan and I upload videos related to data analytics and its tools such as Excel, Power BI, and I also upload videos related to AI at times. Okay? And first of all, thank you very much for your continuous support in watching my videos, and it does encourage me to upload valuable content on this particular channel. So thank you very much for that. I really appreciate your continuous support. All right. So now in today's video, we are going to take a look at SUMX DAX Query. Okay. So now you may be feeling like asking a question, what is this DAX query? Because we have already seen some DAX query in the previous video. So how is this video different from that video? Well, that's a very good question and I will address that. Okay. So this particular DAX query submax, it does the row level calculation. All right. I will let you know what I mean by this. Here you have the data set, okay, where you see the list of products, the categories in which they belong, the month and the year, quantity sold, sale amount per unit, total sales amount, cost price per unit, and now you do not have the total cost price, right? So when we do the calculation, let's see this, how that this can be accomplished. Let's say I will write product, or ideally I can do the calculation through two ways in Excel. Either I can do this through product, or I can multiply cost price per unit into quantity sold. But let's say I'll stick with this is equal to product cost price per unit into quantity sold. I'm assuming that these are the only quantities that we have, because we do not have the picture about what's the inventory status for these particular products. So basis this, we will calculate the cost price. Okay. Now this video is not about the Excel calculation, but I'm just giving you the uh, you know comparison so that you can understand the SUMX DAX query. What exactly do I mean by the SUMX DAX query? Okay, I'm just giving you comparison. I'll do control paste special values so that when I apply the pivot, it becomes easier for doing the calculation. Okay, give me a moment. I'll select all of them, go to insert, pivot table. Okay, now we have the product name here. I will drag it down to the left, and now let's take a look at total sales amount and total cost price. Okay, so now you get to see here, right, for each and every product we have the total sales amount and the total cost price. So obviously when you do the minus and everything, you'll be able to come up with the profit. But that's not the objective of this video. We will be doing that in another video. But here you got the idea, right? So when I did the row level calculation by doing the multiplication, everything, right, I multiplied this with this, right? You got the, and then we did the pivot, and then you got the total cost price here for that particular product. So similarly, we are going to accomplish that through a DAX query. Okay, so I'll go to this thing and we'll be writing the DAX query. Now in Excel, right, we did the calculation for 1000 rows, but you will not be able to do the same calculation for lakhs of rows, and that's where this particular DAX query is going to be very handy for you. Okay, I'm just going to click on new measure. It will take some time. Okay, I request you to be a little patient. And as I've explained, I will be exploring each and every DAX query individually, so that we know what's the objective of that particular DAX query. And then in that case, overall, when you do the dashboard preparation, that's when it's going to really help you. It's very similar to while working on Excel as well. So you know the formula, what is that formula, why is that used, when to use this. The same questions go to DAX as well, right? What is that DAX query all about, and why is it used, and when to use this, right? So here we see this. Okay, now I'll write total, no, I'm so sorry, total cost price is equals to SUMX, open bracket, select the file. Okay, this is our data set, file 5, updated retail store sales data with 50,000 rows worth of data. Okay, that's our file name. First you select the table. In this case, this is our table where we have the data. And then what is expression? The expression is nothing but you're going to do the calculation, right? So we need the cost price per unit. Okay, and then I'm going to multiply this with quantities sold. Okay, close the bracket, hit enter, and in some time it will do the calculation, row level calculation, and then it will do the aggregation and come up with the total. Okay, just like the way we did this, we did see it in pivot, right? Now give me some time, it will do the calculation. Let's see. Okay, I think we are done with our DAX query. And in the meanwhile, I also wanted to let you know that I will be obviously making these videos in Hindi as well, and Hindi and Tamil as well, right? So that it becomes more easier for those people who really want to understand the concepts. All right. So now let's take a look. Click on matrix visual because we want to see the comparison, like what's the total sales amount versus what's the total cost price for the products. Okay. Let me enlarge this visual. I'll drag the product name in the row section, and then I will drag two items, total sales amount and total cost price. Okay, let me click on focus mode. Right, so now you can see that the total sales amount for Apple is 16,867, and the total cost price is 11,925. Right, that's the total price in which the items were bought, and they were sold at this amount. So ideally it should give us an approximate profit of approximately 5,000 something. Okay, so now we got the idea, right? What SUMX function is all about. All right, so in the upcoming video I'll be exploring more DAX queries. I will also be exploring many other Excel functions, and then we'll also be doing the dashboard as well. Okay, and also I will attempt to do the interview questions so that when you're going for interview, it really should help you as also. And trust me, many companies need qualified and well-trained candidates for their data analyst role, and it's eventually going to help them as well. Okay, so let's create a like-minded community, and I hope that we get to grow together. I do want to grow, and I would be very much interested in your growth as well. All right, so once again, thank you very much for staying connected with me on this particular channel. All right, and have a great day ahead. Okay, take care.